What's up guys, and welcome to the 10th episode of the Road to Revival series. Now today we're actually going to be doing a live commentary just to celebrate 10 episodes in. I think this is what I'm probably going to be doing every single 10 episodes. I think there'll be a little cool twist to things. So let's see here, this is going to be our Bundesliga squad that we're using. We're just going to go straight into a match. I think we are in Division 2 right now, so hopefully, fingers crossed, we can win this next game and hopefully proceed in Division 1 as soon as possible. Now I've got a few questions that I'm going to answer via Twitter and also just on here as well. So if your question has been answered before, most likely you haven't seen it, then listen into this and hopefully your question will be answered. So we come against this guy with a I don't know, well, okay, he's got a 3-4-3 sort of Barclays Premier League team with a Remy up front. So I'm kind of guessing he's going to be a bit of a pace whore. He's got Jarvis on the left and then Lennon on the right, and then Ben Arthur and Asaidi as the two front right wingers and left wingers. So he might be inclined to do a little bit of skill, but overall I think I could probably beat him, but that is going to be what's to come. But as you see here, well, you can't actually see, but I may even put them on the screen now. Some of the questions that I've actually got, the first one that I'm going to try and answer whilst playing is going to be from, let me just get this up, we have got a question from Tompa NUFC, and he says, who is your favourite player on FIFA and in real life? So personally for me, on FIFA, it's got to say, probably Wallison. As of recent, he's just, I haven't really played with him that recently, but, for my time when I was playing with him, he was just incredible. Like, I really do need to buy him again soon, but I think the reason he may have been, incredible is because I paid 50,000 coins with him, whereas if I was going to buy him now and pay like 200,000 coins for him, I think I might have a little bit of a different opinion on him. But, that is all to come. I will be able to, see, and if you do want to see like a squad builder on him again, then let me know in the comment section below. It'd be good to see how many people want to see that. And hopefully we can get that sorted if you guys really do want to see that. But the next question is, wait, did I even answer? No, okay, I didn't even fully answer that. My favorite player in real life, oh god, is he going to score here? No, he's not. My favorite player in real life at the moment has got to be Luis Suarez. As much as the amount of people that don't really like him, just for me, he's just incredible recently. Like, I know people won't agree with me, but he is world class. There's no two questions about it. Just how well he's played has been, sensational. And I'm not gonna lie, he has carried Liverpool. He's been a real life saviour for Liverpool, because without him, I don't honestly think we'd be, on the sort of win streak or whatever that we're on at the moment. So I am very grateful to him. And I just hopefully he can, pull off more of the same stuff very, very soon, and just keep this run of good form going on, because he is now the top Barclays Premier League scorer at the moment, and hopefully he can get the golden boot. I'm sure he will get like player of the month or something. He must get player of the month, because his recent form has just been absolutely sensational. But we are through on goal here of Holtby. Can we score? No, we can't. But I have just had a sudden influx of notifications coming in, so I will have a few more questions to answer. And then the next question is from It's Gilly Gills, and he says, what's the worst thing about being on YouTube? Now, a lot of people will probably be like, oh, there's nothing really bad about YouTube. How can, there be anything bad? You're making money off something you love doing and stuff like that. Now, there are a few things that are kind of bad, and it's kind of things that, may affect other people, but, to some people, they're just completely immune to this sort of thing. But personally, for me, when I first started YouTube, I was really, really scared about my friends finding out. It was just something that, I'm not really that much of like a confident person, and to kind of for people to find out that I was doing this YouTube thing, I knew straight away it'd be frowned upon, and people would be like, oh, you're gay, like you're fucking making videos on FIFA and uploading them onto the internet. But as soon as I sort of talked about money and stuff like that, their kind of opinion changed. But if I'm honest, all along I didn't really care about what they thought, but for the most part I just didn't really want the sort of piss taken out of me or anything like that. But nothing really was like that said or anything. But I'm kind of glad now that it's all sort of spread over, and I'm not really worrying to have to think, oh, people don't really know about me doing YouTube and stuff like that. So it has kind of blown over a little bit, but I don't know, that is probably one of the bad things about YouTube. I think the second thing is when it can kind of feel like you have to upload a video, and just, I don't know, oh god, if he, no, bloody hell, that was awful. Yeah, just like, sometimes you can sort of not be asked to make a video, and then sometimes you force yourself to make a video, and that is the point where I don't want YouTube to get. I don't want it to be like me relying on this to sort of either make an income, or, you know, to, I don't know, just to satisfy you guys, to, I have to make a video. And I'm sure you guys would appreciate that as well. Like, you know that I don't want to make a video when I'm forced to, and stuff like that. So, you know, that is just another thing. But I don't know, you know, that is probably the two bad things about YouTube. You know, the other stuff is probably like some of the weird comments you get. Like, some of the shit that you get sent is, you know, can be a bit fucked up. And you know, you kind of sort of think about how fucked up some people really are. Now, you know, I'm not really, whenever I see comments like I very, very rarely get them. I think I've only had about one comment on my whole time of YouTube saying, "Oh, you faggot, go die," or something like that. And that kind of did shock me in a way. You know, I'd seen the comments before on YouTube and kind of just, you know, got over it, and, you know, not really taken much notice. But when it happened to me, oh god, wow, that is awful. When it happened to me, it kind of did make me think, you know, it kind of made me I don't know, not sad in a way, but it just, I don't know, it kind of shocked me a bit. And to think that I would, like, I put myself in their shoes basically in that situation, and thought, would I ever, you know, go onto someone's video and say, "You're shit, go die, you should quit YouTube"? I wouldn't even think twice about doing that. Like, I would never even dream of it. And to think someone that would do that, I don't know, it kind of did shock me. But, you know, that is just my opinion. I'm not gonna, you know, try and deter anyone else's opinion to sort of agree with me. You know, you guys can have your own opinion, but that is just mine. Yeah, that is probably the worst thing, well, the worst three things about YouTube. So I kind of did expand on that question a little bit more, but I will answer the next time it goes out of play, because there is another question, and I can't actually get to it right now. What the hell happened there? Alright, this is the time to get a picture. No, not a picture, a question. The next question is actually from the same guy, and he says, "What's the hardest thing about YouTubing?" The hardest thing about YouTubing is, I don't think, there's nothing. Like, a lot of people, if you didn't want to do this as a hobby or anything, like, say YouTube for me was a job, and, like, I don't know how to word it, but say you were putting someone else in my shoes. They didn't like making FIFA, they didn't like playing FIFA, they didn't like making videos, they didn't like doing all this stuff, and just kind of think, oh, was that in? Going, oh my god, how awful was that? So I'm going to kind of try and put myself in someone's shoes that doesn't like playing FIFA, doesn't like editing and stuff like that, and what would be the hardest thing to do? Honestly, I would probably say editing. I've kind of been lucky from doing a lot of other stuff to do with like filmmaking and you know, camera work and stuff like that, to, you know, before I did YouTube. So that is kind of like one of the things which makes me a lot, I don't know, like, I'm sort of a bit more advanced at sort of editing. I can do it pretty quick, I'm not gonna lie. Going, yes, that's 1-1. Yeah, I can, like, whenever I first started, I was kind of, you know, I could do it pretty quickly, and it was something which I knew took other people quite a long time. But because of my background and what I had done before I started YouTube, I could do that pretty quickly. But I think personally, if someone had just started YouTube, or was doing this as like a job or anything, you know, I think that's probably be one of the hardest things to do. So the next question is going to be from Tompa NUFC, and he says, "Who inspired you to start YouTube?" I've actually answered this question quite a few times, but, you know, for you guys that have, you know, just subscribed to my channel, or in the past, you know, couple of months subscribed to my channel, I will answer it again. Obviously, I've actually gained a lot of subscribers since I probably did that video. So I think I've gone up like 20,000 subscribers in like 4 months or something, which is, you know, unbelievable. From, you know, like, I don't know, it just feels honestly amazing to have this sort of amount of support continuously coming through on my channel. But yeah, like, who inspired me to start YouTube? I don't really know. Like, I watched a lot of Mr. Techers HD. I don't know if you guys remember him. He was like a FIFA guy that did like a lot of great series, like building blocks and stuff like that, and I really enjoyed his series. It was during the summer of my last year at school, and I just finished. I was just doing my exams and stuff like that, and you know, I kind of didn't have really anything to do in the spare time that I had, because I was revising quite a bit and I needed something to take my mind off these exams. I know I probably should have been concentrating a lot more on my exams, but I did actually get 9 GCSEs, so you know, I'm pretty happy with that, seeing as I did go into my English and maths thinking I was going to fail them all, because I did, you know, well, I didn't do badly, but I think I could have done a bit. Oh, for God, is that going to go in? No, it's not going to go in, is it? You know, I probably could have done a bit more revision than I did. Let's put it that way. But, oh, is that going to... No, it's not. But yeah, like, I would honestly say probably Mr. Techers HD to start YouTube, and then sort of the people coming off from that, like White Boy. I used to watch a lot of White Boy 7th Street. He was just a really big sort of... I was a massive fan of his. I, you know, watched a lot of his, you know, high rollers and stuff like that, and he just made everything so interesting. But we did actually score there, so I'm pretty happy. I never win games when I live com things, so I'm pretty happy in that department. But yeah, like, I think it probably was White Boy and Mr. Techers HD. The other guys that I watched, you know, I used to watch a lot of COD. X-Jaws I used to watch. I wouldn't really say he inspired me in any way. He, you know, maybe gave me a bit of entertainment, but on the most front, I think it was probably like White Boy 7th Street. But as for FIFA guys, like I said, Mr. Techers HD, I don't really know, like, maybe a bit of, like, honestly, I just think it was, you know, a whole host of things. I think I'm going to say mainly Mr. Techers HD, just because, you know, he helped me with Global FIFA Gaming. That was like a charity channel which was partnered and everything, so we'd, you know, whatever videos we uploaded onto that channel would, you know, make some revenue and make some money, and then that would be forwarded to charity. I don't know what's happened with the channel now. I may even try and like take over it. I'm not too sure if I can, you know, speak to him anytime soon, but I think that'd be a pretty cool thing that I could, you know, start up. But yeah, like, I don't know. I would say Mr. Techers HD. I've kind of brought this question on a bit more longer than I probably should have. But we did actually score again there, so I'm pretty happy with Elia. Pretty nice finish. But I will answer the next question as soon as, you know, I get a chance to look at my computer screen. So hopefully if we can get this out the way, and then Halt B, go through, run. Alright, I'm going to look at the screen now. Best mate on YouTube. I don't really know. I speak to a lot of guys on YouTube. Like, the ones that I really speak to the most often are probably going to be Rossi HD, I'm Original Canis. Oh, hello, here we go. Is it? No, it's not. Yeah, Rossi HD, I'm Original Canis has been, you know, there with me from the start. We both started at the same time, so I've been through pretty much my whole time on YouTube with him. Fludare's a good mate. But yeah, probably the ones that I speak to most often are, you know, Rossi HD. I honestly don't really, you know, speak to a lot of other people on YouTube. You know, people may think that I go into Skype calls and that all the time with other YouTubers, and I generally don't. You know, I wish I probably did more. You know, because I am always up for like a chat with anyone if they really did want one. But you know, overall, I don't really spend much time. You know, oh, I thought that was going to be an amazing goal then. Yeah, I don't really spend that much time sort of speaking to other YouTubers. I'm more up for, like, I don't know, I kind of just do my own thing. It may sound really unsociable, but you know, I just get up to my own business. There's probably going to be like a dirty comment in the comment section below right now that someone's probably going to write, but yeah, like, I don't know, I probably should sort of speak to a few more people, but yeah, it's probably, you know, I don't know, Rossi HD. I speak to Nepenthes quite a few times on chat and stuff like that, so you know, that's always a good laugh. And yeah, I think probably, like, if they did hear this, like Rossi HD and Nepenthes, you know, you'd probably be thinking, you know, you don't really speak to me that often, but that you two are probably the most, well, the people that I speak to most often on YouTube, and I don't really speak to you a lot, so that doesn't really say much. But yeah, probably Nepenthes and Rossi HD, they're probably the two people that I speak to most often, even though I very rarely speak to both of them. Well, I probably do speak to Rossi HD a bit more than Nepenthes, but yeah, I'm probably just bringing out this question, winding on a bit too much. But yeah, the next question, favourite YouTuber to watch. Now, I've got a few. I really do like daily vlogs and stuff like that. Like, and like I don't know, I really like real life videos rather than, you know, FIFA videos. I don't really watch many FIFA videos. I think the kind of ones that I do like are the ones which are kind of quite long. You know, like the live comms. I kind of like Rossi's pack and play. That's always a good watch. Like the Ruin of Randomers, anyone that does really like live comms and stuff like that. That's what I really enjoy, because it kind of you kind of feel a bit more intrigued by the video maker, and you can kind of get a bit more this is gonna sound really weird, but like not like emotional, but I don't know, you feel like you're a bit more, it becomes a bit more personal when you do like a live commentary, and that is what I really like. Like that's probably the reason why I like vlogs and stuff like that a lot more than FIFA videos, because you have their face on camera, you can see like what they're doing, everything, where they are, you know, everything like that. And the people that I watch quite a lot, it's probably going to surprise quite a lot of you, but like Sam Pepper and stuff like that, I just enjoy watching their daily vlogs. Oh my god, that would have been an amazing goal. Food for Louis, I like watching them. Like them two are on some like road trip at the moment. You know, their viewers are mostly girls. It's kind of weird. Like I actually really enjoy their videos. Like I don't know if you know, I'm probably gonna get like a load of comments saying, "Oh, you gay." Oh, that is gonna be annoying. My controller just disconnected. But yeah, I'll probably get quite a few comments saying, "Oh, you're gay." You know, you're watching Sam Pepper because most of his viewers are girls. But you know, honestly, I do enjoy them. I'm not really afraid to say that in you know, any way. But he does score a goal there, which means I think it's 3-2, which is pretty nerve-wracking to be the last couple of minutes. So I probably will go and just, you know, sort of sit back a bit. But yeah, that's probably it. You know, I really do enjoy sort of like daily vlogs and stuff like that. But the next question is the scariest moment in my life. It was probably around a couple of summers ago. I think it was the summer that I left school. And what actually happened was I was in the sea. It was really, really rough, the sea, and I was with my mate Daryl in the sea, and just suddenly we were kind of quite far in, and a massive, massive wave just came over us, and we were both stuck under the water. Because of all the sort of like movement of the water and stuff like that, we kind of got completely taken under. Oh, that was very close. Yeah, we got completely taken under, and you know, it was very, very scary. I'm really scared of the sea and stuff like that. That's a decent goal, not bad. Yeah, I'm not really like a massive fan of the sea, so I guess it was kind of one thing that, you know, it kind of did scare me, and it has kind of scarred me a bit because I did get dragged under quite a bit. But you know, that's just one thing. And then I will try and answer one more question. Max Tompkins has said, what is your lowest point in YouTube and in general life? Sorry, if this is too personal. Best YouTuber by far, Jack, your top. Thank you for that comment. That is really, really appreciated. I do honestly really appreciate your support. But my lowest moment in my life, I don't know. I haven't really had a low moment in my life, to be honest. There's never been really something which has kind of really made me really, really sad. Like, I've never been alive when a family member that's been related to me has died. I think it's going to sound kind of really stupid, but probably when my cat died. It had lived with me ever since I'd, you know, pretty much been born. It was coming to a really old age, and it actually developed cancer in its stomach. And I sort of, when I found out that news, I kind of, you know, became a lot more attached to it than I generally was. And like, it wasn't my personal cat. I was basically, when we were younger, my other sibling, we got two cats. One was mine and one was the other's. And yeah, like, my cat was called Treacle. That's my cat, and then the other cat was called Sparky, which was my other sibling's cat. And yeah, like, the other cat was, you know, you could tell it was kind of getting a bit of old age, and we took it to the doctors, and actually, you know, we found out that it was developing cancer in its stomach. And it was kind of a sad thing to, you know, see, because they're both sisters, the cats. They're very, you know, kind of attached to each other. And then I think it was around, you know, we were seeing the cat for a couple of weeks, and we just kind of thought the best decision would probably be to, you know, put the cat down. And this was like really, really weird, because do you know what? I'm actually going to play another match. I'm just going to go for it and play another match and make this a double episode. But yeah, like, what actually I don't know, the cat seemed really kind of, I don't know, it kind of didn't really have a life anymore. And so we decided to make the decision and actually, you know, get it put down. But the weird thing was, the day that we were supposed to put it down, was the day that it actually died naturally in my house, and it was just outside my bedroom, which is probably the most peaceful place for it to die. Not to die, but for the most peaceful place for it to die. Which, you know, I kind of felt a bit more comfortable that it died naturally, rather than, you know, we're taking it to the vets, and, you know, it would have gone through all the stress of getting out the basket and being intimidated by this person that they've probably never seen before. And so, you know, I was a lot more happy that the fact that it died naturally, and, you know, I was a lot more happy. And even though it was horrible to see my cat just lying there, sort of like brain dead, but it was still moving and stuff like that from twitching, it was kind of like a horrible sight to see. You know, I was really upset, but overall, you know, I was happy that it was kind of out of its misery, and yeah, so that is kind of just one side of probably my lowest moment in my life, which, you know, to some people might not seem very low, but you know, I was really quite attached to, you know, a pet, as I can imagine a lot of people would be. So you know, that is probably kind of like quite a personal thing that I've just brought out there, but, you know, hopefully people can respect it and stuff like that. But the lowest moment in YouTube for me, probably the time when I had around 2k subs and I was going to quit YouTube. It was kind of weird because, you know, a lot of people at that time were kind of quitting, and I had a lot of schoolwork going on and stuff like that, and I kind of couldn't find a time to do it. And also, it was the kind of time when a lot of my friends found out about my YouTube, and I kind of felt embarrassed about my YouTube, and keeping and staying on with this channel was probably the best decision I've ever made in my life, because, you know, look, like, I was at 2k subs then, and look where I am now. You know, I've times my subscriber count by 20, which, you know, I honestly cannot believe still to this day. I'm like, you know, how did that even happen? Like, I don't know. Oh, is that going to go in? I mean, oh, what? I could have scored there. What the hell? Yeah, I was just feeling really low about YouTube, and I honestly just stopped for, like, I think it was like a month and a half. And yeah, like, no one ever, you know, saw my videos or anything for about a month, and then I just decided to come back, and it was honestly the best decision I'd ever done. I really was happy about coming back. I kind of just got over the fact that my mates would, you know, it was just a bit of banter, you know, them finding out about my YouTube and stuff like that. So, you know, that is just probably the lowest point in my YouTube. I haven't really had one that's been, you know, incredibly low. I probably have had one a bit worse than that, but, you know, I probably won't go out and talk about it because I can't really remember it at this time anyway. So we have got a few more questions to come, but I'm just gonna, you know, wait till the gameplay actually goes out of play, so I can actually look at the screen without you know, damaging or chancing you know, being scored against and losing a good record, well, a standard record in my series. So yeah, hopefully we can win this. I was pretty surprised that we won that first match, because I usually always lose against teams when I play, well, when I do live comms and stuff like that. So you know, I was pretty happy about that. Right, Alaba's through. Do you know what? First time across the goal. Oh, all right, I think this could be a time for me to check out a question. Yeah, it is. So the next question is going to be worst injury you have ever had. The worst injury I've ever had has probably got to be when I was around 15. It was kind of like the prime of my football. Actually, no, I was around 12 to 13. I was in year 6 of junior school, and this was the time when I was playing for a lot of, you know, I was playing for my county. I was playing for a team called Brighton Boys, which is like kind of like the school's version of the Brighton Academy, I guess you could say. And it was a team that we won the cup with. I think it was, I'm not too sure what cup it was, but it was a big cup. You know, it was very sort of, a lot of people respected it and stuff like that. And we actually won in the last minute. I think it was 1-1. And yeah, we won in the last minute, which was, you know, amazing. I've still got a DVD. Someone actually filmed the whole sort of campaign of going from year 6 to year 7 and winning this cup, and it features a lot of footage. I may even, you know, upload a little bit of it. I think I have actually uploaded a little bit of it before, but yeah, like, that was, well, during that time, it was probably about 6 months after that sort of little campaign of football in year 6 when I actually tore about, I think, a few ligaments in my knee, and that was really bad. You know, I was out of football for, I think 2 months, and I was off school for around 2 weeks, just lying on my sofa. I was told I could not move, otherwise it could get increasingly worse, and I could, completely muck up my chances of, playing football for the rest of my life. So obviously I was a massive football fan at that time, and I did not want to, do anything that would sort of hinder my chances of not being able to play when I was older. So I took the physio's advice and, just got on with it, and fought through that pretty bad time of not being able to do any physical activity for around 2 months, which was a bit annoying. But when I did come back, all things were good and well. So we do actually score there with Elia. Pretty happy with that goal. Not bad at all. I've got a few more questions here. I will just wait again till the gameplay goes out off the field. I think he's just going to score here. I just have a feeling. Right, now the goalkeeper's got it. I can actually find a question now. Favourite type of video to upload? My favourite type of video to upload is probably going to be the Road to Revival, or either a squad builder, which is like either really expensive, or a budget team or something like that. I just, I've kind of made a name for my channel with, squad builders and stuff like that, and I don't know, I kind of always seem to get the best response on my videos with hybrid squad builders and stuff like that. So, I don't know, not because of so much. Oh, what a goal by Holtby. Loving that. 37th minute. And we are 2-0 up with a lovely celebration as well. But, yeah, like, I don't know, like I said, hybrid squad builder, not just because I get a good response, but I just love building hybrids. I don't know what it is. It might be from when I was a kid where I like to make puzzles or something like that. I do not know, but, I really do enjoy sort of finding these players which can fit in certain positions, make 9 chemistry on every single player. Just find it really, really interesting, and it's something that I, really do not really have a passion about, but I just enjoy doing. It's one of my sort of favourite things of FIFA, building squads and ultimate teams. So that is probably my best, my most favourite video to upload from my, personal experience on making videos for YouTube and for you guys. So, yeah, right, we're going to try and score. No, we're not going to score here. The next question is actually, I can't actually see one at the moment, so I'm going to have to wait until we get a time where we can actually see one. Wait, let's just wait, come on. I want to get the ball. Right, let's go forward. Shaqiri. He's a fantastic player, like a really, really good player. I'm going to actually nod it through. Oh, that would have been a lovely ball. I reckon we could have scored there as well. But yeah, I kind of seem really on top in these games, and we're going to shoot that first time. Oh, is he going to score here with a header? No, he's not. Right, now we can find another question. What do you think about Rafa to Chelsea? Personally, I don't want to kind of be one of them fans which are kind of like, oh, I'm pissed off that a Liverpool manager went to a rival club. Well, I'm not pissed off, but I was kind of a bit, a bit shocked at how this guy had been, a Liverpool manager. He'd been, great for the club. He helped us win the Champions League, and just made us a really incredible club. Brought a lot of great players to our club, but didn't really end with the club very, very well. Mainly due to the fact they did get us in quite a bad bit of debt, and and stuff like that. But there was a statement around his sort of movement to Chelsea that actually got leaked or something like that. I'm not too sure if it was leaked, but it was said, if I ever leave Liverpool as a manager, there will never be another club in England that I will want to go to. For me, in England, there is only one club, and that is Liverpool. Now, when I saw that and then heard about the news about him going to Chelsea, I was kind of a bit shocked because, he seemed like a really person that would kind of stick to their promises and stuff like that. I don't know if that quote was just for the media or just to sort of satisfy Liverpool fans or in any way. But, I was kind of shocked, and that was one thing that kind of did a bit, not annoy me because I'm not that kind of person, but just shocked me because I thought he would be, a bit better than that as a person. But overall, Rafa Benitez, I think he's a great manager. I think he'll do very well. Hopefully he can bring Torres back to his best. You saw, Torres at Liverpool. He was a fantastic player, and I don't know, more to the, early start of his career, he was a good player. But, I personally think he could sort of bring Torres back to his old former self and really, bring Chelsea and make them become a very good club. But I really, really do think, the firing of Di Matteo was an incredibly awful decision by by Chelsea. He'd won them the FA Cup and the Champions League, and any manager that can do that deserves 3 years on their contract without any chance of them being sacked in any way, shape or form. I just think it was absolutely outrageous, you know, just for a little bit of bad run of luck. But I suppose that is kind of what football has turned into. It's kind of turned into something where if you aren't picking up the results day in, you know, week in, week out, you're going to get fired, and you've got to keep up to date. And it's, I don't know, it's kind of sad because everyone has their bad days, you know, everyone makes mistakes in football, and it's kind of got to the point where, you know, you have to be sort of this superhuman to sort of stay at a club for, or stay at a top club for, you know, an incredible amount of time. And you know, I think it's a bit unfair, and it should kind of change a little bit. But you know, that is the football. That's how it's changed into, and that is, you know, just kind of like the business side of football as well. But that's just my opinion. The next question is going to be I can't actually find one yet. Cheryl Cole or Megan Fox? For me, that's a really, really easy question. Personally, for me, Cheryl Cole is just like some fucking incredibly fit fucking girl, like, well, fit woman. Like, I don't know. I really, really do, you know, think she's probably, like, in my opinion, like the most beautiful woman on this planet. But you know, I suppose she could be more like internet crush. I don't know. But yeah, like definitely any day, Cheryl Cole over Megan Fox. You know, you guys might have a different opinion on me from that. But you know, I just really, really do find Cheryl Cole attractive. But the next question is going to be, let's just see this now. Have you got a girlfriend? No, I have not got a girlfriend. I haven't had a girlfriend for like 5 years, so I don't think it's very, you know, going very well at the moment. But you know, yeah, that's really all that's got to be said on that question. Oh, please don't score it. Oh God, no. 2-2. Right, I'm gonna kind of try and focus a bit more on the game now because I have been kind of just mucking about. But the next question is from. Okay, we haven't actually got many other questions, which is kind of annoying, but I guess oh, here we go. Would you rather be stuck in a cage with a tiger for 10 minutes or don't have to eat anything for 5 days? Easily don't have to eat anything for 5 days. Like, the chances of dying would not be cool. Like, I would not like that. You know, whereas spending 10 minutes in a cage with a tiger, he could like maul your face off, and like that'd be the end of you. So, you know, just, you know, I would say that. I'm not gonna lie. It has to be said. But yeah, right. We're gonna try and win this match because I really want to get 2 wins on the trot. That'd be pretty cool to do, especially in a live com as well. Oh God, no. I have a feeling he's just gonna score. I just have this feeling. And he probably will now because he's got a player over there, he's got a player here, and he's going to score. He's going to score. No, he's not. Oh, thank God for that. Right, Elia, use your bloody pace now. Come on. Shaqiri, cut inside. Top left, go on, go on. Oh my God, that was so close. Oh, it's only 4th minute. We've still got a decent amount of time. Come on. Right. And yeah, just also guys, just let me know in the comment section below anything that I can do to this series which would make it more interesting for you guys to watch. I'm always open to, you know, improving my channel and stuff like that. Go in. Oh my God, what the hell. Yeah, I'm always open to sort of trying to improve my channel and stuff like that. So I'm always open to people helping me, you know, make my videos better, or just doing anything to sort of, I don't know, better off my channel. I don't like, yeah, you know, anything that's going to satisfy you guys a bit more than you already are. If you are satisfied, then you know, that's always great to, you know, great to hear. But right, come on, let's actually try and get this win. Go on, just go. Oh no, I just completely mucked that up, didn't I? Arnautovic, I think he's going to be the saviour. I just have a feeling. Right, don't let him through. Don't let him through. Come on. What the hell happened there? What? Didn't even do anything, like. Come on. I have a feeling he's just going to score. I know it. In fact, I know it. I'm going to say it now. He will score. I'm just going to say it. And we'll see if it does actually happen. Right, come on. Let's go it forward. Shaqiri, you're my man. Come on, cut inside. No, let's go down the wing. Bish, bash, bosh. Who did I say was going to be my man that was going to score? Oh, no. Right, who's looking forward to Christmas as well? It's actually pretty close now. I didn't actually realise how close it actually is. Oh, come on, please, just score. Right, we have got, what? Yes. Oh. Did that seriously happen? Jesus Christ, man. Right, he scored. He's scored. Oh, no, he hasn't. Alright, that's going to be the end of the video, guys. If you have enjoyed it, then please do drop a like. It does help me out and shows me that you guys support the video. As always, drop a like if you have enjoyed this. If you want to see more of these kind of series or anything like these kind of videos, let me know in the comment section below. I loved making this, so, you know, it's all for you guys to go and, you know, see if you do want to see any more. So thanks for watching, guys. Have a nice day, and peace.